Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Miles Morales. We are getting a cell phone. Huzzah! I'm pretty sure that would just fry the phone, Miles.
How would you know? You don't have venom powers.
That's why he said, please don't explode. And, you know, that is a legitimate concern because chargers, especially chargers attached to computer devices, they need to be, like, they can't exceed a specific wattage or voltage, maybe both.
Wattage, I think, is the proper term here.
Well, they can't exceed a certain amount of charge. Otherwise, they fry the computer stuff inside, you know? And you have to be careful about that when you're dealing with chargers.
Triggering override in 3, 2.
So,
That wasn't me.
what in the heck is going on?
No, you remember Watchmen? Fucking, this is how Dr. Manhattan is created.
This would be a good time to mention, I've never actually watched The Watchmen.
Or Reddit.
Well,
That's not your job,
Reddit,
so.
But, like...
I never watched Watchmen or read Redmond.
Ooh.
And Finn somehow escapes from this.
Well, let this be a lesson. Domestic terrorism, not good. Not smart.
I guess not.
was trying to save people. Krieger killed him.
Of course he did.
I have to finish what they started.
Okay. Well.
The reactor shooting from where you are.
Why? You got your phone. Now let's leave.
That reactor killed my friend. It needs to be shut down.
Okay.
I need your help.
So we're just gonna pivot straight to doing their work for them, huh?
Yeah, basically.
Maybe he has something going by touching the current directly with my hands. Let me try that.
This seems ill-advised. This seems like a bad idea. Miles.
Also, the phone's now fried, and there goes your primary piece of evidence, Miles. You could have just waited to do this later.
Oh boy. Every video game needs the MGS4 microwave hallway.
And we're the microwave.
I can't wait for his ass to start glowing.
Well, I mean, his gut is glowing. Eventually,
His gut's glowing, yeah, but that's not
well,
his
I
ass.
mean, eventually it's gonna move down the pipe. So, it amuses me how Spider-Man has basically become Cole McGrath at this point. I need to play those games again.
I think you're probably the first person to mention Cole McGrath in the last 10 years. Like, how does it feel?
Well, I mean, I would tell you, but I mentioned him last session, so, you know.
Oh, okay.
The feeling is past.
And now it's just back to business.
I do need to play those games sometime soon.
That's infamous, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have never touched those
They're
at
good
all.
games, but, you know, a bit old at this point. Infamous 2 is definitely the one that's aged the best. And the story between the two games isn't the most cohesive thing in the universe because Game 1 sets up all this stuff, and instead of Game 2 picking it up, it gets resolved in a midquel comic. Because, of course. But, you know, I have fond memories of the series.
Oh, one guy left.
I hate when that happens. When you're like you're dealing with enemy waves and the game will not progress until you take it down the last guy. The last guy has got his pathfinding caught like halfway through the frickin' oh. Well,
I know this was. I know Prowler being here was likely a response to his positive reception in Into the Spider-Verse, because like this game was, I think, 2 years after Insomniac Spider. Well,
It was
the
a
first
launch
game.
title for the PS5, yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Wait, it was this PS5 exclusive?
No, it was on PS4 as well, but
Okay,
it was the launch title for the PS5, really.
Right. Get yourself a Spider-Man game, or
An expansion pack.
just
yeah,
a version of it. And Prowler being here, I'm pretty sure was a response to his positive reception into Spider-Verse. I miss the cape though. He needs the cape. Because they seem to opt for like power suit designs for villains in this universe, and I just like, nah, come on, they can have a cape once in a while.
Mysterio better have the cape in 2.
No, Mysterio, guess what? Power armor.
well, Mysterio will have a cape, but that's mostly because he's supposed to have like a magician illusionist vibe, and capes play really well with that. That's
The cape's
That's
an
also
illusion.
why Doctor Strange still has a cape, even though the MCU is pretty big on making costumes more practical.
I mean, to an extent. I mean, some costumes are like much better than others, just in terms of just appeal in design.
Well, yeah, but you know,
Doctor Strange is one of them. I think Scarlet Witch also has a really good costume too.
she's also a magician. The point is,
Okay, what? Who said that?
I think Vision has one, but Vision is
Vision has a cape.
So
You need to lay low. Don't trust anybody, and don't take off that mask.
Well, I already took it off, so.
Yeah. Whoa, hypocrite much, Uncle.
okay.
Also, I've seen the end of Speed. Should we be standing on top of this train?
Oh. Okay, so while they're having their heart-to-heart, that happens.
Yeah.
It's a good thing someone noticed. Well, I mean, I suppose spider sense. But
And Prowler just has really good vision in a tunnel underground.
right. This is a really weird place to have a heart-to-heart talk.
Yeah, like I'm surprised. It's like, why? I can't hear you because we're going really fucking fast.
I don't
Well,
think
Shazam did that joke, so.
I don't think spiders can confer super hearing on people they bite.
I don't know. Haven't tried. I wonder if I'm a vampire. And wait, now that I'm like saying it out loud and thinking about it, it's possible, right? I'm pretty sure like Miles or Peter like bit someone they gave him powers to.
No, it's that specific kind of radioactivity, I think, that did it. So
I was gonna say, like, if Peter Parker can give Mary Jane cancer from fucking in one universe, who's to say you just can't bite
Okay,
someone and make them
I don't
radioactive
even want to
too?
know what universe that happened in, because that sounds fucking stupid.
It was very stupid.
Yes, it was very stupid, and it did happen in one universe. I don't remember which one it
Is
was
it
though.
with Marvel doing extremely stupid things with their iconic superhero romance?
Because I think Marvel more than anything. No, because DC has its periods of mean spiritedness.
Well, yeah, but they usually at least let Lois Lane and Clark Kent be, married. The
No, don't read Dark Knight. Dark Knight Metal.
well, I mean, there are the Elseworlds and shit, but
Yeah.
in their main universe, they mostly kept it undisturbed until the New 52, and even the New 52 ended up backpedaling and bringing the original 2 back.
And then they made John Kent older for some reason.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. Let me think. The weirdest thing that I remember happening with Clark Kent and Lois Lane in my recollection of reading Superman comics was actually the Superman Red and Blue situation, because that was just weird for Lois. She had, an extremely
All right, double prizes.
Well, she had. Well, the thing is that Superman Red and Superman Blue weren't just two Clark Kents; they were two aspects of Clark Kent, namely the polite and civil part, and the how do I put this diplomatically? The dude bro part. You might not. You might be thinking, wait, Clark Kent had a dude bro part? Apparently, he did, and it was just very deeply buried.
I thought it was going to be like one of those conundrums. It was like one speaks only in lies, the other one only tells the truth.
No. But, you know, Superman Red was kind of an asshole. And,
But asshole for good Superman is just like drinking someone else's coffee that they poured in the office room.
well, he probably would have done that. But he was also, like, the kind of guy who flirts with his wife in a really obnoxious way. That...
Well, it's like, it was better or worse than... do you remember the evil Superman from Superman 3? The one with Richard Pryor?
No, I don't. But now that I'm
okay.
thinking superhero movies, what I would compare it to is Black Suit Spider-Man from the Raimi trilogy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does he do obnoxious dances too?
No,
Doesn't pay the rent.
but he has the same kind of personality. Meanwhile, Superman Blue was just obnoxiously, like, polite to a fault. So...
Okay, so there's the manly man and the sensitive man, essentially.
Yeah.
Is that what they were trying to go for?
It was weird. Neither character was particularly compelling. But the entire thing was apparently just a lead-in to him getting his regular powers back, so all was forgiven in the end, I guess.
There's a whole box full of things there, and it's like, I'm just going to take
One.
this. Fucking Kratos is the same shit. Yeah, the new God of War games.
I'm not super fond of the oddly homogenous way that games these days have been handling loot. And I realize I went on this rant last session to an extent, but I don't know. I guess I just wish games would try to at least pretend to have their own identity instead of using the same animation sets, basically, and the same loot tier bullshit.
You mean you don't want your epic loot?
No, I don't want epic loot. I don't want legendary loot.
I don't mind, like... Oh, I mean, yeah, I mean, that can be, like, argued, sure. I'm really sick of skill trees.
I mean, skill trees are a thing that could be handled better than most games handle them. But it just feels obligatory. Like loot tiers, in fact. You know? Every game has to have skill trees and loot tiers. Every loot item has to be marked common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary. Because
It's supposed to, like tickle your collectible...
it's like
I guess feeling
it's like
inside.
trading card games, you know? Except,
Yeah.
you know, it really doesn't make a whole lot of sense in some cases. There's no point in marking an item that you can only get in one place as legendary. It's a unique named item. Most players will be able to tell just by looking at it that it is an item that they will only get in one place. They do not need it to glow orange at them and tell them how special it is.
Yeah, but how will I know if it's special or not?
Because it does something really cool and badass. No one needed the Doom Marine back in the day to tell them that the Gatling gun was legendary loot, you know? It was a fucking Gatling gun.
To be fair, as someone who is just starting to play the older Doom games for a video, like, in a way, he does put, like, the BFG above everything else just because it's the only gun where they have, like, a textual reaction to it. Like, you pick it up and it says you got the BFG. Oh, yes. Like, he doesn't say that to any other weapon he picks up.
Yeah. I mean, the real fun in Doom's case was trying to find the secret early pickups for those weapons. But
Oh fuck! I opened up another booby trap again. Fuck me, I guess.
If you want my help, I'm all in. If not, no worries.
okay, what is he trying to talk her into? Like,
Good friend, Miles.
Yeah, because he now has the full context of what happened previously, so he's trying to find the best way to approach this without exactly giving away all the details.
without letting her know that he's Spider-Man, basically.
I'm Spider-Man. I have a confession. I'm Miles Morales. Oh no.
Scratch that, reverse.
You know I'm not good with heights. Ah, that is some Conan Edogawa tier lying right there.
Need to prove yourself to the underground. I'll show you how when we get to Fisk Tower.
Oh, snap. Fisk Tower.
After he went to prison, the Fed seized his property. They haven't gotten around to selling it.
Fisk is in jail at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's still in jail.
Right. Yeah.
You know what makes me laugh? How in video games, everyone in the universe is just a parkour master.
I built everything. The masks, the weapons.
And it's just like, where do people practice this shit?
I robbed my granddad's shop and saw
Well, I think in the case of her, like, as I think I actually think this is the sequence where we're going to find out. Like she's a ringleader for an underground operation, and I think they are enhanced in some way. I don't remember if they're wearing suits or some other shit.
Yeah, programmable matter.
I can't take on
Programmable matter. What does that mean?
What does it
Matter
mean?
that is programmable.
Okay. That explains absolutely nothing.
It does stuff.
to do this.
I like stuff. Stuff is cool.
Well, I just ordered stuff off Amazon myself.
Yeah, this is totally safe with it snowing and thus going to be really fucking slippery.
Oh, God. I don't even want to think about how goddamn impossible that would be. Oh,
Thank God he's Spider-Man. Whoa, don't
he's
tell anybody.
wearing regular shoes. Being Spider-Man wouldn't fucking help him here. His feet stick. His boot soles don't.
Yeah, you would still break your legs from that kind of jump.
Yes, you would.
If you're human, but not Spider-Man.
I feel like this is the part where she turns around and says, "Ha, I got you. I tricked you into doing something only Spider-Man could do."
You fucking idiot. You just nonchalantly went with it. I was like, who does that? Spider-Man does.
I stole one canister. I'm making some adjustments.
Okay.
Take today to settle in.
Right.
Oh, sweet rave party.
Not now.
It's all purple and glowy.
It's like a Twitch streamer's dream come true.
Keep coming. The underground stay loyal.
Yeah, probably would be. Although you wouldn't want any of these bright lights in the background. They would totally fuck with your camera.
No, I mean, you probably have like a ring light like directly behind the camera to illuminate your face.
Yeah.
I have to explain it to him. Miles, I need to deal with something. Hang here, okay?
Oh yeah, sure.
Man.
Wait, did she always have the voice filter on around this sequence?
I guess so.
Yeah, that's really weird because I don't recall her like slipping into something else. Like I think she just started talking
She
like
put
that.
on her mask on the way in.
Oh, did she? Okay, then I just completely blanked on that.
Yeah.
Senor Kingpin.
Okay. All right. Someone has a grade A sense of humor on this team. It's not Miles, though. His sense of humor kind of sucks.
Only we'll find out that someone doodled directly on the monitors, and it's like, who fucking did it again?
Best part is that it's clearly a Microsoft Paint doodle.
Bridge attack's getting the underground a lot of press.
I don't know. Microsoft Paint's getting better. It has layers now.
Well, I mean, yeah, but You know,
I'm so proud of them. It only took them 40 years.
there's that distinctive sort of, you know, uneven scribbling that you can only get with a mouse and a slightly unsteady hand. Okay, so what are we doing here? Like, what are we trying to accomplish?
We're trying to get in with the underground so we can get information from Finn.
Okay.
All without telling her we're Spider-Man.
So, how does Miles expect this not to blow up in his face?
Well, he's pretending like he's interested in joining the ranks.
Well, yeah, that's not what I'm talking about. How is he expecting it not to blow up in his face? I feel like this is the part where, like, an episode from now, Finn and Miles are going to have the My Adventures with Superman. We really want to see Spider-Man and Miles Morales together in the same room conversation.
Who are you texting?
My mom. Yeah, she needs me at home.
Right now?
Right now? Really?
Her wrist is in a cast. I need to help with dinner.
Did you tell her?
You're a terrible liar, Miles.
Why would he tell his mom that?
You can head out that way.
What?
Well, I think she immediately doesn't buy the excuse. And then she was just fishing to see if, like, did you tell somebody? Not necessarily the mom, because I don't buy that mom shit.
Totally not shady. Totally not shady at all.
I think he's hiding something.